Okay, everybody, we're going to do some cutting on this lace with my lace cutting machine, or my tool, that is. And we'll see where we go from there. Get this all lined up. Right close. Try to get as close to the edge as we can. Save leather that way. Pull this back a little bit. Not that much, just a little. Right there. Okay, bring that over a little. Now we're good there. Okay, show you how this works. Past videos, and I'll show you this continually. Now, then, and future. This is the way to do it. All right. Let's see here. Let me get my little tool to pull the lace out. Kind of pick some lace a little bit. Let's see, where do I want to pick it out at? Let's see, right here. Come on. Should be coming out any second. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the other side. No wonder. Here we are. There it is right there. Alrighty, there's a piece of lace. 6 feet of it. Not bad. That's real pretty lace. Nice and clean. All the way down. Beautiful. Alright guys. I'll get out. I'll finish up cutting this lace. And I'll see you at the lacing. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, everyone. We are going to get started on lacing this wallet. So let's see what we can do. All right, I start off down here, right about here. And I used a double prong needle that I always use. I don't use anything but. A lot of people like other needles, but this is my preference, I guess you could say. Went ahead and got all the lace cut. And what I did is I used some paraffin wax on the back side of this lace. It's a little thicker than standard, so I use a little wax on the back of it, and that way it will make it just a little bit easier to go through these old holes, hopefully without tearing anything up or all that. So we'll take 2 or 3 stitches and get this baby going. I'll do my best on trying to keep it somewhat close to you. When I lace, I kind of get wild, and my fingers and hands go every which way, trying to get the lace going. That's just about right. What I'll do is I'll come in a minute when I get to the point where I'm going to splice in. I'll bring you back on and show you the splicing video, or a splicing portion. That way you can say, hey, that's pretty neat. A little different than some people's techniques. But a lot of people do it and a lot of people don't. You know, it just depends on their preference on how to splice in. Yeah, but a while ago when I said the paraffin wax, it's just candle wax. You know, don't use your wife's or your mother's best candle up there, but go to the store and buy you some simple candle wax, and that should do everything you want. All right, we'll get this last one started. Trying to keep you in the middle here so you can see the lacing portion. At least getting started, that is. Okay, that's good. Right there. Yeah, this thicker lace will work really well years down the line. It'll keep this elephant and the interior good and snug and secure without any problems whatsoever. Let me get rid of that little tail. I don't like having the tail so long. That way when I pull it out to finish, it'll just be pretty short, easy to come out. Because this lace gets pretty tough at times to pull. All right. There's the first little section right there, and it'll continue on. Like I said, when I get up to about right here, somewhere in this area, I'm going to splice in with a new piece of lace, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we'll see you in a few. Okay, got up here to the last little section before I splice in this piece. So what I'll do is go through. Instead of going all the way through, as I've told in other videos, I go up in the middle, kind of like a sandwich in between. Pull this one all the way up in, get it ready to go. Now I've already got my other lace waxed and got a needle on it so we can move that one in. Okay, we'll go in between that same area and go through that inner hole right there. And then we'll pull that through. Get that a little closer. Let's see where we're at. Okay. All right. Then we will go through like regular double stitch. Pull this all the way through. Make sure it's not twisted. Okay, now you got the loops there and there, so you want to tighten the loop over here that originally started. Then you pull this one down, snug it up. What I do is get my pliers and kind of squeeze that to where it'll flatten out for now. Now it's good and flat on that back side as well as the front side right there. And then you'll trim these off and they should stay without a problem for however long you want them in there. Some people glue them. I do not all the time. Every now and then I will when I have more time, but in this case, there's that one, there's that one. Nice trim off. Then we'll continue on lacing. Start that next hole right quick. That will tighten up the pull that through. And we'll continue on lacing like you normally would. Once I pull this down, it should snug up like you were never there. Tighten that up a little. Hold that like so. Yeah, just like that. And once you hammer all this down at the end, when you flatten it out, it should come out just perfect. Okay, next I'm going to be down here, and I'll show you how I go around this edge, and we'll go from there. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, now we're going to do a corner, and got everything set up, so let's just get that corner done. Pull that lace in there. Corners, sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 3, depending on the size of the hole when I begin and all of the above. But this this time I did 2 holes, so we'll just fix that right up and get her going to the last part of the wallet. This wallet actually laced up pretty easily. I think it was because the decent interior that we're using, and the elephant was still real good shape. For as old as it was, for 10 years old, still in as good a shape as it is. Pretty pleased. And that means that I guess I picked a decent a decent piece of elephant many years ago, and as y'all saw in the beginning of the video, it was pretty worn, I guess you could say. He really used that wallet, and that's what we want him to do. That's why I make a decent, strong wallet that you can keep together for many years. As I said earlier, it's like an old pair of boots, you know, or an old purse for ladies. There we go. The longer it lasts, or the better it's made, the longer it will last, I guess you could say. All right, I'm gonna get me down here and get some. Gotta find a hole. No comment. Let's see. There. There we go. Oldie but goodie. All right, hammer that a little bit, flatten it out and show you, see what we think. Nice and smooth around the corner, pull this down like so, not too bad. Okay, all right, this is all I have left, and then we'll end up here, and I'll show you how I splice it in and finish up the wallet. See you in a few. Yeah. All right, everybody, here we go.
I'm not going to say whenever I leave, I just go.
Okay. All right, we are going to finish lacing this. Got the last couple of stitches right here. And I'm going to go ahead and lace this down in here to finish this off. Make sure I get everything just right. Let me make sure all my lace is in. There we go. Okay. Pull that through. Bring it down and get that almost tight. Then I will come up through the little, move that, that's the extra. Come up through the eye right there. Like so. Make sure everything looks good and level. All right. Now what I'll do is kind of wiggle this a little bit and get it snug right there. Bring that up. Tighten it down just a little. Don't want to completely tighten it 100% yet. Now you want to go back through that same hole where the loop is, but you want to put it in front of everything right there. Want to put it in front. Then pull it through like so. And now we can tighten this and snug it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Snug that. Bring that down. And it should tighten up and close the loop. And for extra support back here, which I guess I pulled it, but that's okay. Should be right there. Right there. You can pull that and snug it in also. It'll tighten up that little gap right there, which there's not one, but sometimes there is. So, like I say, now what we'll do is pull this through, turn it over, trim it there, trim it there. Let me go ahead and cut this other one off, get it out of the way for now. Okay, and what I'll do is put the needle on this end so we can send it back through the back side. Fairly simple little process. Get the needle on there, tighten it down. All right. We'll get this one to go back through here. On this side, like so. Pull it up in there like that, where it's nice and snug. Give a little bit of oomph to it. Alright. Alright, the back side is done. I forgot to put the right side in, but I've got enough. My dumb self cut it off thinking I was going to be done, but forgot about putting it through. So, we'll trim it. Right there. Okay. Put this baby back on. See if we've got enough extra. I should. So all this is going to be cut off anyway at the end, but always want to make sure you get enough left over. And if you, like me, if you cut it too short just then, it can always be fed into the hole first, and then the lace can be put back on. Okay. Now then you want to do the same thing as we did in the back. You want to squeeze that through there, get it up into the lace, go in like so. Make sure this is all even. Put it up in there a little more. There we go. Okay. Pull this through. See if it's a success. Yep. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what we got here. Tighten there, tighten there. Now what I'll do is, let me get my clippers. Hang on. Forgot I needed my little fingernail clippers to trim these off. One down. Come on, get in there. There we go. Little one down. Lay that right there for now. Okay. Let's move all this good stuff out of the way. Do a little bit of tapping and hammering. Flatten these out a little bit. Looks good there. That's where the, yep, that's where it was, where we tied off, which looks pretty good. Turn this over and make it a little easier to nice and flat, nice and even all the way around. Not bad for a 10-year-old wallet. Came out all pretty on the corners. Just pretty awesome. Put in this little tab right here. Slide it into the little pockets right in here, where the little legs or the little slits are, and it'll be done. Not bad. Inside with the little flap, I'll put it in. Outside, black lace all the way around. Came out really nice. Guys, I really appreciate y'all following along with me. If you will, subscribe to me, comment, put comments on there, find out what I can do better and what I just share with me. ring the bell. That way everybody else will know something's coming out. And let's get it done. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I appreciate y'all watching the videos. And hopefully we'll have more out there sooner than you know. Well, you guys have a good evening. Thank y'all. Bye.